And this, I don't claim that this is the best way of dealing with it. This is one of the ways of dealing with it. Uh, but it probably gives you a sense of what's happening out there in reality on the ground, so that when you make your decisions of using technology and employing it, you have something to compare with and something to maybe you will remember about it and make more informed decisions for yourself, and set the right benchmarks for yourself. So I think that's what I want to talk about really, and happy to take any questions.
How do we promote the app?
Yeah, so very good question. I think you're looking at how the solution, the whole thing works. So it integrates with ATS in terms of pulling the jobs from there, pushing back the information uh, to about the scores and all that of the candidates. In terms of promoting the app, the way it's being used is whatever be the sourcing channel, the candidates are being basically directed to the app. So when it's being posted on a job board, there is a missed call number being given. Now to apply to our job, on our app, give a missed call, get a link and apply there. When somebody is coming on their website, again a link of the app, go there and apply. Social media campaigns, again a link, come there and apply.
So, do you think it will replace the career pages?
Yes. It would replace the career pages in terms of the career pages are, what are they doing? They are essentially gathering information about a candidate, but this is putting an engine behind it. So I don't know, I would not say replace, but I would say they would become a point to direct people to this. Yeah.
Thanks.
Sure. Yes.
When we look at this crowdsourcing,
Is this platform cognitively integrating into the other social networks by itself, by design, so that any cognitive behavior by potential candidates being sourced through this proactively? Or is it a reactive mechanism subjected to your publication into those platforms through this?
So it is left to the individual to share it among their networks. The way the crowdsourcing works here is I'm given the right information about what is the reward available, and then it's left to me as an individual to share it in my network. And that's level one. I think level two is, which we are working on, to even if I give the right permissions to look at my network and suggest potential candidates that I can refer to for this job.
That's where I'm coming in.
Okay, right.
That's where I'm coming.
So we have seen some of the networks becoming more closed now. For example, LinkedIn used to be more open. It's become more closed now. And so, there are dependencies around it that one has to deal with. But that's, yeah, I think that's level two that we are doing, yeah, in some ways.
fantastic. I mean, there's like a lot of digital trail that you're capturing, right? In terms of footprint, user behavior, at what point do they drop off in the selection process, so on and so forth. So what are the kind of analytics you're doing with the data you're capturing through this tool?
Right. So a lot of analytics in terms of the profile of the people who apply to a certain jobs, the profile of the people who end up getting selected for some jobs, which is being fed into an engine which uses that to promote or highlight a certain set of jobs to a certain profile of candidates. So that's at one level. And at the other level, it's also about the engagement. So engagement of to make sure that people complete as many steps in the process. And at the right time, you want to notify them to start referring others, to do some of the other things outside of the job that they have applied.
Product, since you're telling me, but then as a individual, if I want to apply, how do I know that this product exists? Okay, do I have to wait for a link from my employer stating that this is the link you need to go in and put in your information? or how does it work?
As a candidate.
Yeah, as a candidate.
Yeah. So, as a candidate, you will get to know about it when the company integrates this in their website, in their job posting, which they do on a job board, on their social media campaigns, in their email campaigns, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So, the 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 organization which is using this technology will make sure that as a candidate, when you discover them, you discover this app as a process of applying to them.
Okay. So
The onus is not on the candidate to really find it,
yeah.
but they may also find it through social referrals. If a friend of yours refers you a link of this, you get it on WhatsApp, you see it on their Facebook wall, then you may discover it. Yeah.
Okay. So does this application also capture information, like the basic information about the candidate? So as an employer,
Yes.
if I go through
Yes, I didn't get into that, but
yeah, so
when I showed you the steps to apply to any position, you would create a profile,
yeah.
identify some of your skills, attach your LinkedIn, all that happens.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Without that,
Logged in. The
yes.
app directly asked which position do you want to apply for, and then you started answering questions. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
the
So they
reason.
would discover
It was like,
various
yeah.
jobs. They would select the ones that they are interested in. Once they apply, this whole automation process starts. But they would have to create a profile for that.
Okay, so basically, once the candidate puts in all the information and he passes through, if he passes, fine, we get the information. But then, if in case he fails in the first two, they could be, just randomly he selects answers and he passes the first two things. So maybe he is a potential candidate, but these question answers could be just randomly asked. He would get through. But then the technology cannot tell us that that is the right candidate, right?
Yeah, there is always a chance factor, I guess. If you clear an exam by chance,
Yeah.
then you
So,
clear
but
it
then
by
finally
chance.
we have to anyway meet the candidate in the end. So
Yeah. So, I mean, there is that possibility that somebody gets all the questions right. I think
because you just
we saw that movie Slumdog Millionaire,
yeah.
how he had his set of experiences in his life and he got them all right. Yeah. So there is always a remote chance, but when you do it, in various steps, I mean, somewhere your real skill will get tested.